Hi friends, in this video we are discussing surface integral. This is one of the important topic in a vector integral calculus. Right, you see the definition of surface integral is any integral which is to be evaluated over a surface is called surface integral. That's it. Any integral which is to be evaluated over a surface is called surface integral. Right. In the surface integral generally we will have here like we will integrate with respect to xy or yz or zx, nothing but a double integral only. This is like double integral only, but there will be a small difference is there, right? I will while solving the problem we can understand that one very easily. Now I will give this concept briefly, okay, nothing but straightforward. For the exam point of view only I am going to explain in this video. Now once again I am repeating, what is the surface integral? Any integral which is to be evaluated over a surface is called a surface integral, right? You see friends, suppose if you consider this is a surface, we are denoting with S, right? F bar is any vector point function, like F bar is a vector point function like F bar here and here. Of course you can draw anywhere here on this entire surface, right? Now it is a two-sided surfaces. Divide this surface like how many types means 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you can divide like infinite parts also. Okay, now you can divide small parts also. Right. Suppose if I divided like one part I am choosing. This is considered as a at a point Pi. This surface I am calling as a delta Sa. Suppose P1 point delta S1, P2 point delta S2, P3 point delta S3, Pk point delta Sk. Like I am dividing at Pi, one surface I am calling as a delta Sa, and at that point normal to the vector, that is n bar, unit normal vector here is n bar at the point P. Then you see but this small delta S is covered total surface? No. So like this, what we have to do means we have to divide this entire surface like how many means maybe finite or infinite also we can define. Right. Suppose if I is from 1 to n and this if you are added all this, then you see then the limit summation I is equal to 1 to k f bar pi n bar dot delta sa. Here 1 to k is nothing but k. If it is a finite, then finitely we are divided the surface. If your k is infinite, then what will happen? Delta Si will be delta Si here by the observation you can say 1, 2, maximum 10 for this figure. But if you divide it like more like milli, micro, nano, then what you can the surface finally you will get like 0. Delta as k tends to infinite, delta S goes to 0. Then this limiting sum will become double integral over S f bar dot n bar ds. That's it. This is the surface integral formula. Okay, now this is the surface integral formula. Friends, you remember, in order to evaluate this surface integral, which is convenient to express the double integral taken over the orthogonal projection of S. So I will explain that one also. Friends, to evaluate the surface integral on this here, if you want to evaluate the surface integral over S, then what we have to do means it is convenient to express a double integral taken over orthogonal projection. This is orthogonal projection of S, that is here dx dy, orthogonal projection of S taken over the one coordinate in a xy plane. Like this we have to take xy plane, then we can do very easily this surface integral. Okay, now you see the types of surface integrals we have: double integral over S f cross ds bar. Next another one is double integral over S pi ds. And previously what we discussed, double integral over S f bar dot n bar ds, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now these are the types of the surface integrals we have. Next how to evaluate the surface integral, now we are going to discuss. See friends, here S is the surface and R is the projection of S. R is the projection of S on xy plane. Now I took here, this is xy plane I have taken. Maybe you can take you see different parts, like you see here you can take this is x and this is y and this is z. Now the projection will be, S projection will be on our xz plane. Suppose if you taken this is y, this is z and this is x. In this case surface is on here, then the R is a projection on zy plane, like xy plane, yz plane, xy plane, yz plane, zx plane. If you want to evaluate the surface integral, we have to take a orthogonal projection of S on the xy plane or zy plane or zx plane. Okay, na? Nothing but double integral only we are doing. Now let R be the projection of S on xy plane. Okay, consider xy plane, then what will happen? F bar dot n bar ds we are going to discuss. Okay, na? If R be the orthogonal projection of S on xy plane, we discussed now, like if you are taken, this is a x axis and this is a, here you have a z, this is x, this is y. If you taken, this is S and this is R, let R be the orthogonal projection of S on xy plane. Then you see, if you want to evaluate f bar dot n bar ds, na, we have n bar is equal to cos alpha I plus cos beta j plus cos gamma k, where cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are direction cosines of n bar. Now ds is on xy plane we are doing, na. So what is the dx dy is nothing but projection of ds on xy plane. So projection of ds is nothing but here ds into xy plane projection. If you done, then you will have the direction cosine is on xy plane cos gamma. This is direction cosine of cos alpha is the direction cosine on yz plane. Cos beta is direction cosine on xz plane. Cos gamma is the direction cosine on xy plane. So projection on ds is nothing but ds into in the xy plane cos gamma. Now I want only ds. In the formula what you required? ds only, no? So ds is equal to dx dy by cos gamma. This cos gamma also we can get from the n bar. We have n bar is equal to cos alpha I plus cos beta j plus cos gamma k. Now multiply with dot product n bar dot k bar, do it. What will happen? This is this dot product of k dot I is I dot k dot I is 0, k dot j 0, k dot k is 1. So you will have cos gamma. So cos gamma what you can write? N bar dot k. So in place of cos gamma I have written k bar dot n bar. That's it. Hence integral over S f bar dot n bar ds is equal to double integral over R. This is, I am repeating, you see friends, here double integral over S f bar dot n bar over the, if R is a projection, orthogonal projection on xy plane, then we will let dx dy by n bar dot k, which is the remaining term here. Generally I, j, k are we are taking now. So dx dy plane we are taking k. Can you guess dy dz plane what you have to take? I, n bar I. So now you tell me double integral over R f bar dot n bar and dx dz plane, tell me what you will have? N bar dot x z is over. Next what you have missing term is y. Y means you have to take as a j only. That's it. So to evaluate the double integral we will take these formulas. Okay, na? Now we will solve the problems. Thank you for watching this video.